Okay, I'm gonna tell.
Shut up!
Are you recording this?
No. Yes, we're putting it on YouTube.
Like right now?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a true ghost story that happened to me. Like it was like a month ago, or not a month ago. It was like a few weeks ago. It started like 8 months ago when I moved into a house because the first night I didn't have a bed in my room, so I was sleeping in my parents' room, and I had this really bad nightmare. And I woke up and I looked in the corner of the room, and there in the corner there was this white figure, and it was a man, and it looked really familiar. And it was just there, and it was like staring at me. And then it turned around and it walked like straight through the wall, and it was gone. And I just like I went back to sleep. It didn't really bother me that bad. But then like 4 months later, um, like I've always been really, really into like the paranormal stuff. You know, Chloe knows.
I know.
We're really into it.
It's true.
And I put my Coke bottle on my desk and I went to sleep. And then when I woke up, it was moved like all the way across the desk. It was on one side and it was on the other side when I woke up. And my dad wasn't there; he was at work. And my mom was in the bed, and she had like she doesn't really get up and come into my room for no reason like that. And like I really just freaked out about it because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And so like a lot of stuff started moving like all the time. Like I have this arrow case for my bow, and like all the arrows would fall down, and when I wake up, they'd be on a pile on the floor, and like stuff would move all the time. Like one time, the scariest time, like I really freaked out about it because I put my lunchbox. I was getting ready for school. I put my lunchbox and my binder on the floor in front of my bed, so I would know where it was at. And so I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, I just walked straight to my room. I didn't even like pay attention to the stool in the hallway or anything. I walked straight to my room, and my lunchbox wasn't there. And like I looked for it, and like I was just looking all around my room, and I was like, "What the heck? It's not here." And then I just turned around, and it was sitting on the stool in the hallway. Like it was perfectly facing me. Like it was like it looked like it was like mocking me. It was just perfectly sitting there facing me, like right in the middle of the stool. And like I left it um on the floor, but it was like right there on the stool. And like a bunch of stuff happened, and one time I went to bed and um I I closed my eyes and I heard birds like like whistling in my ears. And they were like birds, and that's all I heard was birds, and like it was like a really good sound. It was like welcoming and happy and stuff. And like it was 9 o'clock at night, so there's not really birds out. But I opened my eyes and there was this dark figure standing at the end of my bed. Like it was like a man, but like it didn't have a face. It was just a shadow, and it was there, and then it was gone. Like it was there for a second, but then it was gone, and like it completely freaked me out. I was crying, and I got up and I ran away. And well, like I've seen a lot of things. Like one time I was sitting in the rocking chair and I turned around and there was this man there.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
Yeah, it was like a couple days ago, honestly. It was like last week, and I turned around in the rocking chair. Like I heard something, and I turned around and there was this man there, and like he had a mustache. That's kind of weird. He was really tall and he had a mustache.
Is the mustache fluffy?
It was like it wasn't like that curl.
So it was like all Frenchy.
Yeah, and he had a hat on, and he kind of looked like
like a French guy you see on TV.
No, that guy, that's a NASCAR driver. Anyway,
What's his name?
Richard Petty.
Richard, yeah.
It looked like Richard Petty. That's great.
Did Richard Petty die?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think he did.
No, I got behind Richard Petty at Cookout.
I'm like seeing Dorito chips everywhere.
Anyway,
with the light, I'm like seeing Dorito chips.
Anyway, things kept moving around my room, and like it would scare me really bad. And like one day, I woke up and I was getting ready for school, and like it bothers me a lot, and I would cry all the time, and like I was really depressed and like anxious, and everything scared me, and I have really bad nightmares. And one day I woke up, to get ready for school, and I went into like I couldn't even sleep by myself. I couldn't sleep in my room at all. Like I'd try and I couldn't. I had to sleep. Like I would start sleeping in my parents' bedroom like a little bit, and then it got to where I couldn't sleep in my room at all. I had to sleep in their room every single day. I couldn't even sleep in my room. I couldn't stay in my room every time I was in my room. Like I wouldn't even go in there all day long unless it was to get clothes because I would like feel so horrible. But I went to my room and I was getting ready for school, and I got a shirt and I was looking down, and then I looked up and you can see the kitchen. If the door's open, you can see the kitchen, like a little bit of the kitchen from my room. And I looked up and there was like this man in the kitchen, and like I had seen it so many times, but this time it really, really like I don't know what happened, but like I had this really bad panic attack and I had to stay home from school, and like it was really bad. I was like shaking and crying, and like I couldn't. If mom would leave the room, like Nana came over there because she takes me to school every morning, and Nana she came over there and we were just talking about it, and then mom talked to this psychiatrist woman.
Psychiatrist woman?
Yeah, she was a psychiatrist, and mom talked about that psychiatrist,
Are
which
crazy people like that?
yeah, like a shrink.
It's
She
just the
didn't-
way you said it.
She didn't really do much of anything to help me out. Well, anyway, like if anybody left the room, I freaked out. It was really bad. I was crying the whole day. That's why I was out of school one day. And like I sometimes like if I would be home alone, if they would go to the store or something, and like I didn't feel like going, they'd be only gone like 30 minutes. So I'd stay home alone, and I'd sit there. I'd sit down in the rocking chair, and I started to hear people whispering behind me, and like I'd turn around, and there'd be nothing there. And like one time, I completely freaked out because I went to the bathroom, and they had just put a new shower curtain in the bathroom. Like, because it didn't have a shower curtain because that bathtub doesn't work. It doesn't drain right. So we used the other one, and they put a shower curtain in there. I don't know why. There's not a reason for it. They put a shower curtain in there, and I went to the bathroom to like I was getting a bobby pin or something, and like I looked down at the curtain. For some reason, the curtain always scares me. I don't know why, but I looked at the curtain and like it looked like when you see them like horror movies and there's like this white sheet and like somebody's face goes into it and they looks like they're screaming, but then it's gone. It looked like that. It looked like you could see like hands and everything, and like Shelby, stop sneezing.
I'm sorry.
Like it was like a person behind the curtain, and it came, and you could see it through the curtain. You could see the indent of the person, and like it was like reaching for me, and like I couldn't. I was trying to get out of there, and I just like I forgot how to unlock. Sorry. Well, I was panicking and I forgot how to unlock the door. It was really scary.
It's like
But
Are you done yet?
seriously.
It's a 10-minute video already.
okay. Yeah, fine.